Alrighty guys, welcome back to another update. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to my members, shout out to my subscribers. Thank you guys. Let's get right on back into this thing. Okay, if you checked out my last video, we read both of these statements in the newspaper, but I want to go back for 1 second because I want you to keep one thing in mind, guys. What's most important at this time, guys, is this number right here. And this is what's going to bother these guys. Let me explain something that I'm going to do, right? Understandably, as a coalition, these guys are in first place, and they're in a great position to win this game. I'll give them that. But as an individual player, I am in first place. Now, what that does is it plays on the ego of these guys. And it's a psychological attack that I'm going to use, that you're going to, I'm sharing this with you guys because I'm showing you how powerful the newspaper can be. Because sometimes you need to take one angle and you can use that angle to infuriate, confuse the enemy, or it could just really just make them expose themselves. So what I'm saying to you is that by me being in first place, I'm going to use that to say, hey, I don't care what you guys are doing, I'm still in first place. Now when I do that, because these guys are so egotistical, number one, they feel like, well, how is he in first place and we did all this cheating and wolf packing? How is he in first place? So that's going to drive their ego to want to knock me out of first place. So you got Jillian right here, you got Valencia right here, Shagai. These are all part of the same coalition, but then you got me over top of them. So that's going to drive them to want to get me out of that first place. Okay? But what that's also going to do is make me start talking to them, saying, well, you're not going to take me out of first place because you're trash. And you're cowards. And yeah, you may can win as a whole team, but as individuals, you suck. I'm the best player on this map. See, what that does is it messes with the ego. It's a psychological attack. It's psychological. So that's going to be my strategy because I am outnumbered. I'm surrounded. So I got to use some propaganda a little bit. I got to use the media. That is part of warfare. And if you don't know that, then study what I'm about to do. You need to pay attention. Because that's all fair in war. That's all fair. You can use psychological tactics. Yeah. I could tell you, because I'm not lying, I am in first place. And you're not. And you should be ashamed of yourself because you guys are surrounding me and you still can't get me out of first place. Shout out to my members. Shout out to my subscribers. Y'all got me excited. Y'all know this thing finna get real nasty. Now I told y'all the plot thickens. I told y'all this. Because now you're gonna start hearing a lot of dialogue from that newspaper. That newspaper is gonna be on fire. You're gonna see. And reason being is because it's all psychological. People trying to figure out, different things through different languages, and yeah, it's all psychological. So I'm gonna show y'all how that goes. Now I will say these guys are still bringing in a lot more reinforcements on this west coast. That's a lot of that's still a lot of troops coming down here. So only advantage I have is that they got to come through that water, but at the same time I have to start bringing in reinforcements, so I'm going to have to concede some of this land but we're going to make them earn it, and we're going to make them tear it up like I said before. So that's going to be the key. Just like right here. Most people just probably just retreat. No, leave those troops there and let them attack it so they can tear whatever production, whatever buildings are on there. They'll at least have to do some damage to it. Notice I'm leaving a few soldiers here, so you have to attack it and tear it up a little bit. I'm not just giving it away. And as they start to move forward, I still want to put soldiers in different spots so they have to tear it up. As I begin to as they begin to advance. Yes, this is called defense, guys. You have to know how to defend yourself. You have to know how to mobilize, and you got to know how to be realistic. I mean, if you're outnumbered, okay, learn how to take a step back, learn how to remobilize your troops, and learn how to accept, okay, you can have the province. That doesn't mean you lose all your soldiers. You know how to get your soldiers out of harm's way, so you still have a strong army to defend other parts of your nation. Some of y'all get too caught up on the land. All you gotta do is remobilize. Get those troops out of there. Get them somewhere safe before it's too late. And before you know it, you got a whole other situation that you can rework the situation out with. Look how I got Pennsylvania cower behind running. So now look at Hamar. He he ready to kick it into action now. He like, this dude here. Yeah. Y'all see him over there? Y'all see his buddy? Now that I'm attacking Pennsylvania, look. Why all of a sudden he got Pennsylvania back so much? Cowards. And that's why I needed to get Pennsylvania out of there. So we got a good opportunity to go ahead and close out and try to really get Pennsylvania out of there. He's moving his troops out of those provinces. That's great. So that's not too bad, guys. I mean, we really did a number on him, as you can see. That's not too bad. We almost got it where we needed here. Got a few more spots. But again, we got other nations creeping on in just in the nick of time. That was probably their whole goal, was to try to give them give the Axis coalition ways to creep in. And that's why I said, let me go ahead and attack him and get him off of this land, as you can see. They didn't know they was playing against a general. They thought they was playing against a peasant. So what I'm doing, I'm bringing, I'm pulling my troops back, but also I'm grouping them together as I got more troops coming in. So I'm trying to move back while we give my troops more time to come up, and then we group them together. But right now it's just, we're very, very, very much so outnumbered. because these guys got a lot of tanks and everything else. So we're in a little trouble as far as the numbers is concerned, but that's okay. Because I know these guys are so focused just on the provinces, they're not thinking about producing. And then I got Pennsylvania making all these bad decisions down here, so we're going to get rid of him probably real quick. And that would give me a little bit of a sigh of relief knowing he's no longer in America. Alright guys, we're going to hold it right there and we will be right back at you.